If you struggle with sleeping, this restorative class is for you. I'd like to invite you to join me on your mat. If you haven't already, feel free to get some pillows, a block, a blanket, a bolster, or maybe another pillow instead of a bolster if you'd like. Once you gather all of those items and you've met me here on your mat, feel free to rock back and forth gently. Just root your sitting bones into the earth. With eyes either closed or open, the shoulders down and away from the ears. Sitting straight up as if a string is pulling through our heads, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Again. And then we'll take just a moment here just to set our mantra. Mantra can be anything that you want it to be. Sometimes mine is peace follows me everywhere I go. Go ahead and choose whatever's best for you. We'll meditate on that here for just a few moments. And then once you've found yourself in a nice, relaxed state, just remember to breathe as we move through our practice today, as we move in and out of these poses. And then when you're ready, we'll take either a bolster or a pillow, depending on what we're using today. And then maybe another pillow above the bolster, or two pillows above the bolster, just depending on what's best for your neck and your back today. We'll come to a nice restorative child's pose. You may want to use a blanket to help you with a little bit extra weight, a little bit extra warmth today. We'll bring our knees on either side of the bolster or pillow, and then we'll just rest gently, placing our head all the way down on those pillows in this position. Feel free to put a blanket over your back if you'd like. And go ahead and wiggle around there until you find a spot that's best for you. And once you find yourself in that nice, comfy position, go ahead and take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And then imagine yourself sitting on the side of a river. Maybe the birds are chirping. Maybe there's water running through a stream. Maybe there's a waterfall. Feeling the sun on your face, nice warmth and some glow. And as you focus on that meditative warmth, peace, calmness, allow that water that you hear running to guide you into that meditative state. Go ahead and take a few deep breaths, and then we'll take about 8 minutes here of meditated silence before we move to our next posture. Just remember to breathe. Breathe, take those deep breaths. If you'd like to stay in that posture a little bit longer, if that's what's calling to your body today, go ahead and stay there. If you'd like to shift to a new pose, feel free to do so now. Let my voice guide you in and out of these postures. If you have a strap or a tie or a belt and you'd like to use one, feel free to grab one. If not, that's okay too, it's not required. Coming towards butterfly pose, or Supta Baddha Konasana as it's called in Sanskrit. We'll use that tie or that strap to bring our legs together. So we'll use the long side of the strap of the tie. We'll wrap it around the front of our legs here, around our shins, and then we'll bring it up around our thighs. And we'll go ahead and tighten it or tie it. And then if you feel any discomfort here on your back, go ahead and put another pillow under the bolster. Just squish that pillow down, whatever it is that you're using, just underneath the hips, letting the legs fall open towards butterfly, bringing the head and the back onto the bolster, bringing the arms to a T if you'd like. That's a little bit too much, having the arms out to a T. You can always bring pillows underneath the arms, depending on what feels good for your body today. And then once you've found yourself in that Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose, we'll take another deep breath into the nose and out through the nose. Breathe. 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 And as you lay here in this restorative butterfly pose, we focus on our breath, not paying too much attention to how we breathe, but just the way the breath feels as it enters and exits our bodies. And we'll take about 8 minutes here of meditative silence, focusing on that breath. And then if you're ready, feel free to stay in that posture as long as you need. If you are ready to move towards your Shavasana or your place of rest, you may want a pillow, blanket. You may want to dim the lights. Go ahead and either come toward your back or bring your legs up the wall. Just laying back flat, grabbing that nice cozy blanket. Once you find yourself in that Shavasana, go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Again, just focusing on your breath, letting go of any sort of stress or tension you might be feeling in your body, through your nervous system. Let go. Let go and breathe. Do nothing more but breathe. Go ahead and stay in that Shavasana meditated state as long as you need. Again, go ahead and stay in that Shavasana as long as your body needs. As long as your body is calling you to stay in that position. I will sign off now. Namaste.